Hi everyone, my name is Philip and I wanted to talk to you today about some of the difficulties of online learning, including asynchronous classes, back-to-back exams, and Zoom fatigue. I'm speaking as someone who did very well academically before online learning and was able to quickly adapt to the online environment to continue on that trajectory of success. I want to share with you the steps I took that will hopefully set you up for success too. I first want to acknowledge how difficult online classes are, especially asynchronous classes. It's hard to admit, but I was challenged at the beginning of the semester to meet deadlines and keep up with the material. I ended up spending a lot more time alone watching the lecture videos and felt so unmotivated to keep up. Halfway through the semester, I was so frustrated and not doing well, so I reached out to Student Services and the LSE for advice. On a whim, I sent a message to all other students in the class asking to form a study group and got a few responses within days. I cannot express how much of a game changer these study groups were for me. The study group meetings held me accountable to complete the work on time. The group explained things to me when I was confused, all of which improved my understanding of the material. This again made all the difference for me. In parallel to online learning, back-to-back exams can be just as frustrating and strenuous. Here are a few simple techniques to alleviate stress. The best way to deal with this is to plan your schedule. I use a paper calendar with all my exam dates and big events lined up for the semester. These calendars are printable on the LSE website and allow me to identify when my busy times are and when I have some time to relax. Second, it's very important to concentrate on both subjects each day, not just one, in the time leading up to the test. The best reason I understand the benefits of this is because of the law of diminishing returns in economics. The short explanation is that there is a greater marginal benefit of your first few hours of studying than your 10th, 15th, or 20th hour. If we get an early start on both subjects in advance of the test, this will set you up for success. Lastly, let's talk about Zoom fatigue. In my experience, the best way to combat Zoom fatigue is to get a change of scenery. On days when I'm only online, I wake up and come to campus as usual. The point of doing this is to try to emulate my normal routine in past years as much as possible, and it forces you to get outside and walk. This means great exercise, built-in time away from a screen, and just a break from Zoom. Second, take breaks away from the screen. Get outside, talk to friends, and most importantly, add change and nuance to the redundancy of Zoom. Thank you.